Hi, I'm Ben. I'm here to learn English.
And I'm Emma. I'm here to help.
Let's learn together.
Let's learn together. Hello, everyone. Welcome back to our English learning podcast. My name is Emma.
And my name is Ben. Hello, friends. How are you today?
We are very happy you are here with us. Today, we have a fun topic.
Yes, today we will talk about games you can play in English.
That's right. Playing games is a great way to practice English. It is fun, and you can learn without stress.
Yes, sometimes games are even better than studying from a book because you are speaking, listening, and laughing at the same time.
Exactly. So let's share some games our listeners can try in English.
The first game is very simple. It is called 20 Questions.
Oh, I love that game. Here is how it works. One person thinks of something. It can be an animal, a food, or an object.
Yes, then the other person asks questions to guess what it is, but only yes or no questions.
For example, I think of a cat.
Okay, question 1. Is it an animal?
Yes.
Is it big?
No.
Does it live in a house?
Yes.
Is it a cat?
Yes, you guessed it.
See, that is fun, and you practice English questions like is it and does it.
Exactly. Listeners, repeat after me. Is it big? Does it live in a house?
Good practice. Another good game is called Charades.
Oh, yes, charades is great. In this game, you act out a word or phrase, but you cannot speak.
Right. The other person must guess the word in English. For example, if the word is swimming, I can move my arms like I am swimming.
And I can guess, are you swimming?
Yes, exactly. It is fun and you learn many action verbs in English.
Listeners, let's try together. I will act something now. Imagine I am jumping. Can you guess?
I think you are jumping.
Yes, very good. So, charades is excellent for verbs.
Another easy game is called I Spy.
Oh, yes, children love this game. One person looks around and says, I spy with my little eye something that is blank, color, or first letter.
For example, I spy with my little eye something red.
Then the other person looks around and guesses. Maybe they say, is it the apple?
Yes. Or maybe is it the red bag?
This game is great for learning colors, letters, and names of objects.
Let's practice, listeners. I spy with my little eye something green. Can you guess?
Is it the grass?
Yes, correct.
Another fun game is word chain.
Yes, in this game, you say a word, and the next person must say a new word that starts with the last letter.
For example, I say apple.
The last letter is E, so I must say a word starting with E. I say elephant.
Good. The last letter is T. I say table.
Then I say egg.
And I say grapes.
See, this game helps you think of vocabulary quickly.
Listeners, let's practice. I say dog. Can you think of a word with the last letter G?
Maybe guitar.
Yes, very good.
Another game is tongue twisters.
Ooh, yes. Tongue twisters are short sentences that are hard to say fast. For example, she sells seashells by the seashore. Ha, that is hard. Another one is Peter Piper picked a peck of pickled peppers.
Tongue twisters are great for practicing pronunciation.
Yes, and you can challenge your friends. Who can say it faster?
Listeners, try slowly. She sells seashells. Very good.
Another simple game is categories.
How do we play that?
One person chooses a category, like animals. Then each person says one word in that category.
For example, dog, cat, elephant, tiger, lion.
Yes, and if you cannot think of a word, you lose.
That is fun. You can play with many topics: food, countries, colors, sports.
Listeners, let's try. Category is fruit. I say apple.
I say banana.
I say orange.
I say mango.
Very good. Another game you can play is role play.
Oh, yes. Role play is fun and very useful for English practice.
You pretend you are in a situation, like at the restaurant or at the airport. Okay. Hello, welcome to our restaurant. May I take your order?
Yes, I would like a pizza, please.
What drink would you like?
I will have orange juice.
Thank you. Your order will be ready soon.
See? You practice real English for real life.
Ben, do you have another idea for a game?
Yes, you can also play Simon Says.
Oh, that's a fun one. In this game, one person is Simon. Simon gives commands, but the players must only follow if Simon says, Simon says.
For example, I say, Simon says, touch your nose. Everyone touches their nose.
But if you say touch your ears without Simon says and someone touches their ears, they lose.
Exactly. This is great for practicing body parts and commands in English.
Let's try quickly. Simon says stand up.
Simon says, sit down.
Touch your head.
Ah, careful. Did you do it? Simon didn't say.
Ha ha! Fun game.
Wow, Emma, we shared so many games today.
Yes, let's review. 20 questions, charades, I spy, word chain, tongue twisters, categories, role play, Simon says.
All of these are easy, fun, and good for practicing English.
Yes, listeners, we invite you to try one game today with your friends, family, or even by yourself.
Remember, learning English doesn't have to be boring. You can learn and play at the same time.
That's right. Thank you, friends, for spending time with us today.
We hope you had fun and learned some new ideas for practicing English.
Please don't forget to subscribe to our channel and like this video.
Yes, it really helps us, and it means you can listen to more lessons like this every week.
Thank you again. We love being with you.
See you next time.
Goodbye, friends.
Goodbye. And remember, learning English can be a piece of cake if you have fun.